Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away, and today's starter, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Singy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Fastball for a strike, and away we go this afternoon. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's Turner now. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses. Going to count 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Alonso steps on the bag, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens. And our starting pitcher here today, Zach Wheeler. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Outside low, and that's ball 3. And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now it's Juan Soto. just missed.
Ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Pitch is in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Senga back to work. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one wrapped foul. Throw to first. Castellanos dives back in safely. The 0-1. There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Oh, he botches it. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. First and second, no outs. Max Kepler at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he swings through that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And there's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one's got to feel good. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here at the top of the second. And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. And
Ball
now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next offering misses down and away. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout. This is Bryson Stott. And ball 1. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is down low. And there's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the sweeper misses.
Counts 1-0.
Marsh off of first with 2 away.
Yeah.
Moved to first. And he's back in there. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses there.
That's in
And
time.
now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Almost got him.
3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is going to go. He circles the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two down, bases empty, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Still in the 2nd, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. The shortstop
ball
takes
went
the
out.
ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow, good luck
1
catching
ball,
up to that one.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a slider
ball
misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And they get Turner for the out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Come on, Pete.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Here's Brandon Nimmo. A little out front there as he swings through
Ball
it.
1's the count.
And that
No, that's
misses. And the count is 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the
That's
outside
outside.
edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swings another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Jesse Winker in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So they go quietly there. We play 2 full. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here comes Bryce Harper. Harper bats left, throws right, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And that one's a little bit low. And now 3-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sean Reed-Foley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here comes Alec Boehm. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Boehm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right side of the infield. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now batting Max Kepler. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Runner at second here, one gone. That one not close, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low, 3-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. And now it's JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. And that's down and away.
1-0.
And that's way high, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So bases all loaded up. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1 there. One out, bases full. Next offering is downstairs.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
There's a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got it. That's out number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. And it's fouled away.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And misses inside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit, takes outside. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch is outside. In there at the knees for a strike. And that's ball 4.
Nope, that's down. Ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Jeff McNeil stands in now and watches strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Man at first, one away.
Ball.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Slides for the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the 4th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses, and the count's full. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Turner in the box again, takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez getting ready to go. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Schwarber stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Castellanos up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
That's out.
That one is absolutely belted. Taylor going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the 4th, and here is Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swinging a foul straight back. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Good eye in that spot.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Juan Soto now 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Castellanos ranging back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a laser base hit. Man at first, nobody out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That looks like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And downstairs. Vientos leads off first with one away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Jesse Winker. Went down on strikes his first time through. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right side. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alec Bohm. Reed Foley back to work.
Ball one.
Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And the next pitch is way outside. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-1. And that one missing low. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one down the line, but it kicks foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo ranging after it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Let's go, New York.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
Stepping in, Brandon Marsh. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Boom. The lead runner at second. Stop. On at first with 2 down. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 6-2. Back here in Queens, at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
2-1.
The Mets down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He hit into a double play his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Back to the top of the Mets order. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
All 1's the count. All 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. This one kicks away from Real Muto, and the runner holds. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Danny Young.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So the batting order turns over. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And that misses. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Inside, ball 2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Trey Turner now 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Young is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. One down, base is empty. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Double-barreled action in
2
the
balls,
bullpen.
no strike.
Daniel Nunez up and throwing. Stanek warming up as well. That misses.
That's ball 3.
And that's ball 3.
Yeah, he
3-0.
stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone,
3 balls,
it's on the
1
ground.
strike.
Now it's 3-2. He's so consistent that the
3-2.
manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And they'll do it again.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Well struck right field. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
0-1
ton.
Let's go, New York.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, but it's offline. And the lead is up to 5. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So digging in, Alec Bohm. Right through there for a strike. Castellanos, the runner at first with 2 gone.
One ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Two outs. That one missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here's a 2-1. And it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Misses outside, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2
That's
on
outside, ball
and
4.
2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 2 outs. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. To third. Slings it across, and Realmuto is out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So a man aboard. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second, nobody out. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Not
ball
close
1, no
with
strike.
that one, and that's ball 1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one
Ball
off
two.
the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Nimmo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike. That one drilled left field. And it hits the fence. In to score is the runner from third. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time, it's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Now the batter now, Jesse Winker. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1's the count.
Not even
1-1.
close there. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nimmo at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 8-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Stott stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just a weak fly ball this time. Lindor tracks it down for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls, two
Just
strikes.
not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's
That
outside.
pitch is out.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Check swing, called strike. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
One out and a runner at second. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Turner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Now 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead at 8-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Ross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's one away. Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch misses. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Ruiz getting loose out there. Alvarado, a left-hander, also throwing. Taylor at first, one gone. Ground ball right side. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Harper in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
We got full count.
He goes down looking. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Taylor racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Boom. In the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That's towards center. Taylor under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Ross back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Ball one on a pitch inside.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ball.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Ruiz appears to be getting loose. Alvarado, the power lefty, up as well.
That's ball 3.
Fought off foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
No outs, runners at first and second. And there's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hammered center field. Back there. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. All muscle to center field. It's 8-6. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Joe Ross won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Matt Strahm on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pete Alonso digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. Strahm, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And the 1-0. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nimmo batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And here is Jesse Winker. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. In the air, left field, Kepler moving under this one, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now 8-6. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Stanek in his 8th season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And downstairs. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field, Taylor. And there's one down. And now it is JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. The other way, and it stays fair. Around second is Realmuto. Coming home. Play at the plate. Got him.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score it from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
And now, Brandon Marsh.
Nope.
And
Ball
that's
one.
a little bit high. Ball one.
Ball, that's high.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that is that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jordan Romano.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch doesn't find the zone. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Alvarez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Mets down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
McNeil in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. This could end it. And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.